Let's take a look. Judy from North Granby on her way into work on Hop Meadow Street in Simsbury sent us this photo. You can see the snow-covered roads there on Route 10. Pretty problematic. You know, the DOT's out there doing the best job that they can, but with waves of moisture about to enter the state, it's going to get a little tough around here. We are seeing these deeper blues. Look at this, just over the Long Island Sound. Gathering a little steam there, pushing into the shoreline. Branford, West Haven, Guilford, Clinton, Old Saybrook, right along paralleling 95 through Old Lyme and right up on into Route 9 in East Haddam, Durham, Middlefield, East Hampton, getting some of these bands of moderate to heavy snow. We'll take you on over to where Patricia is, where that snow is coming down, New London, Gales Ferry, of course, Groton, Long Point. So the snow is continuing to come on in. Widen out the shot. Melissa,
oh boy.
Oh boy.
Lots of blue.
That's not good. All right. So all of that has to make its way in. It's pouring snow right now in Long Island and over the Long Island Sound, and all of that is racing in our direction. So we're going to be here to get you through it. The impacts of this storm: heavy snow with gusty winds. The winds are gusting in excess of 35 miles an hour right now in parts of the state. They're expected to grow in intensity. Road conditions deteriorating. Power outages are a possibility. Isolated to scattered power outages, especially in southeast Connecticut, and coastal flooding. We do have a coastal flood advisory in effect for the immediate shoreline from 8 o'clock tonight through 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. All right, for more on the totals, we'll send it to Melissa. We upped them a couple of hours ago to after taking a look at the model runs.
Yeah, we did. We initially had 4 to 8 inches in parts of southeastern Connecticut, but based on any mixing really not occurring until later and the snow coming down fast and furious, we've upped it to 5 to 10 inches in that portion of the state, so near Groton, New London, Stonington, and then you go a little further north and west, and we're talking about 8 to 12 inches for a lot of the state. I think many of us will come in on the 12-inch range, on the higher inch range, and then parts of western Connecticut could be dealing with 10 to as much as 15 inches of snow. So really for everybody, we're going to be talking about some serious snowfall totals. And for that reason, the winter storm warning continues all day long into tomorrow morning for the entire state and our surrounding states. This is a big storm for many of us across the Northeast. Could actually be a record storm for parts of New York City. Coastal flood advisory for the immediate shoreline, the 95 corridor, especially properties on the water. As high tide comes in after 8 tonight through 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, you may be dealing with some minor flooding in your neighborhood. So just keep that in mind. Make any extra plans if you need to. All right, here's the snow coming on down, and what we're going to continue to see as this area of low pressure to our south continues to intensify, waves of snow picking up in intensity and really just covering the state as we go through time. So although the roads are really treacherous out there already, it's going to continue to get worse. The visibility will drop down to a quarter mile or less. The winds will be picking up. That's going to be creating blowing and drifting snow. And not only that, but we're dealing with the cold. We have temperatures that are in the teens and 20s. But Scott, it feels like at times the single digits and low teens.
Absolutely, Melissa. It's a tough start out there. Here are your headlines. The snow is here. Traveling, not advised. If you can stay home today. I know some of you have to get to work, but just be careful out there on those roads. Peaks this afternoon and this evening. Winds gusting in excess of 40 to 50 miles an hour. That's going to be tough, and isolated and scattered power outages, again, are likely. Here are the current temperatures in the upper teens and low 20s, but with that wind out there, sustained to 20 to 23 miles an hour, with gusts right now to 32 miles an hour. It feels like this as you're walking out the door. Bundle up if you have to be outside and you're doing a little cleanup.